I'm going to move us along as the curator of our content queue here. How was that for alliteration? Curator of our content queue. Here I am. Okay. The power of video marketing. So this kind of dovetails off the authenticity angle and what we've mentioned on the outset for people joining us late. Part of the reason that we're going live is A, to not only experiment, B, to kick off season 2 of Bullhorns and Bullseyes, C, we're doing it hopefully on a week that there's a little bit of downtime and you have some availability for us, but also because, like I mentioned earlier, Curtis, going live and using video is one way to keep yourself and your brand authentic, because you're demonstrating who you really are as opposed to having ChatGPT or Notebook LM spit out some content for you. So with respect to video marketing, how do you see video marketing changing in 2025?
Yeah, if I could dovetail off of our previous conversation into video, there was a phrase I shared with you that I heard that too many companies are hiding behind their logo. They're hiding behind their brand. They're not humanizing their brands. I just had this experience with a company in the construction space, 30 years in business. They're doing great work. We built them a new website, structured the right way, why, how, what, all those best practices. And then we're almost at the finish line. And I'm like, where are you? Where's your team? Where's the owner? There's no authentic photos. I'm doing business with people. Yeah, right. You're going to make me a product, but I'm doing business with you, and I don't even see you on this website. We've lost that authenticity that I think this Millennial and Gen Z appreciates and they want. They're not going to do business with a brand. They're going to do business with people they feel connected to. And one great way of doing that is with video. So then we say, okay, people aren't using Google, or they are using Google, but they're not clicking. One thing they are using and clicking and engaging with is YouTube, which is the second largest search engine. And so if you're not creating video content that could either live on your social media or is inside of YouTube, where people are doing searches, I think you're missing out on a huge opportunity to connect with your target audience and be authentic.
Yep, agreed. And I've been banging a similar drum for years because so many of my clients are B2B, and they will sometimes reflexively dismiss certain things out of hand because, well, that's for consumer brands. We're a B2B company. People don't do business that way. And so they think that, a business does business with another business. And of course, the reality is people within a business do business with people at another business. And so I'm trying to get, not only, like you said, to humanize it, but to also put the names and the faces and the specific expertise of a John and a Jill and a Sue and a Ken, get them out there as the experts that represent the brand way better than the logo does, to your point, right? And I think that is what is differentiating these B2B brands that operate almost as if it's P2P, baby, person to person.
Yeah.
Right. Think of that's how you do business.
We just did market research for a very large e-commerce company that is sort of B2B. But what did everybody say when we looked at their reviews and we made the phone calls? We love Debbie.
Yeah, exactly.
Debbie's our go-to, right?
They knew her by name. Yeah.
Yeah, they knew this specific customer service person by name. She was the most helpful person, and they did business with this company because Debbie had the right answers, and they felt comfortable with a purchase because they spoke to Debbie.
Right. This is an e-commerce company where you can put something in a cart, you can put your credit card in, get out the door for $100 or whatever it is, and you don't ever need to talk to a person if you don't want to, but they did want to. And so, again, Debbie's a real person. That is her real name. We won't give out her last name or what the company is, but this is a real, going back to your thing, this is an authentic person representing the brand. And, not to tell tales out of school, but we're going to recommend that they lean into that even more. Right.
Yeah.
Because that's a differentiator at a time when most companies are trying to be anonymous and trying to be automated. authenticity, the third A, is probably where we're still humans, right? We're still humans looking for human experiences, even as consumers of B2B or B2C types of products. And until as purchasers we're replaced by automatons, I still think we're still going to crave the human interaction with other people.